Okay, Ryan, can you hear me now? I've just been sitting here talking to myself this whole time. Hopefully you can. I now have the green marks and everything. Good morning, everybody. Welcome into EPCOT, Disney's experimental prototype community of tomorrow. Hopefully you can hear me now. Ryan, would you mind tossing in the chat whether you can hear me now? I just want to verify. Yes, I can. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you for letting me know. Otherwise, I would have just been wandering around talking to myself for God knows how long before I even noticed. It is a hot day. That's what I was talking about. It is, let's do the weather report. It is 80 degrees right now with a high of 93. It says the UV is a 2. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. I think it's way hotter than that because as soon as I stepped out of the car, I felt myself tanning, which is usually my indicator that it's a pretty warm one. It is a beautiful day here. EPCOT Center. I don't really know what we're going to do today. For those of you just joining, my name is Austin. I am your host, usually with my lovely wife, Sarah. But Sarah had work to do today, so she had to stay home. She is a girl boss, and so she girl bossed a little too close to the sun this week, has a big project at work, so she's taking care of that. And y'all get stuck with me. But it is a beautiful day. So, because it's so hot, I am probably going to start with some indoor things. Let's go over to the land pavilion. We can look at living with the land. Maybe even do Figment over in the Imagination Pavilion. I don't know. But first, let's swing by and say hello to Walt. This is one of my favorite spots in the park. Hi, Walt. Just a great day. Great day. All right. Let's go do something. I don't know what we're going to do. I have not had breakfast, so I'm probably going to find something to eat while we're here. I did hear from Sierra over at Cruise and Theme Park Guide. She is live here at EPCOT today on the DSN. So if you've never checked out the DSN or her channel, you should do that. The DSN is a community of Disney streamers who all band together into the Disney Streamer Network. And dsn.disneystreams.com is where you can watch all of us member channels in the network live at once. Kind of like March Madness for Disney streamers. It's really kind of cool. The nice part about it is if you watch all of us at once, we all get to share the watch time, which helps all of us out as small creators. But the other cool part is that, you know, if I get stuck in a line or something and you were just looking at the ceiling, you can go on the DSN and watch, you know, whatever Sierra's doing or Sean is doing. And then jump back when the ride opens up. So it's kind of nice. Boy, rope dropping EPCOT is always interesting to me because the booths don't open until I think it's 11. Some of the shops and stuff don't open for a while. It's just an interesting experience. You know what? I want to do Nemo. Let's go do Nemo. We're just literally going to do hop into the Nemo ride, then we'll hit the land, Then we'll do imagination. We'll just kind of plots around this little area here. World, I think this is World Discovery still, technically. I don't know. You can see the water fountains from Moana's over there. Look at that view. So pretty. She's so pretty. This is probably the most peaceful Disney theme park in Florida, in my opinion. Magic is always just packed, constantly. But an animal, I guess Animal's pretty chill too. Morning, welcome. That girl's name is Sarah. Ryan, go to Journey of Water. Okay, I can do that after this. We might do that on the way out, that way I just do a loop. The seas with Nemo in front. Ooh, it's dark in here. You all have better light than I do. I'm actually looking at the screen to be able to see where I need to go. This is a good rope drop ride. 5-minute wait. This will just be a walk on, close to the front. Good indoor cool ride, which we're all about. Da, 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 da. Lifeguard station. Such a beautiful, I really like this ride queue. It also kind of reminds me of the Fort Lauderdale cruise terminal because it has the same like hanging from the ceiling. Thank you very much. It's got the same like everything's hanging from the ceiling, you're underwater kind of vibes. I'm being chased by children. I gotta keep up or they're gonna take me. It's like a weird version of the zombie apocalypse. The toddler apocalypse. All right. And we walk right on, just like that. Hello. Good morning. Just one today. Thank you. There we go. All right. Now, friends, we don't talk when we're on the rides, so we don't disturb the other guests. If we lose you while we're on the ride queue, just hang in there. We'll come back. I promise. Morning. Thanks. Have a good day.
You too. Underwater explorers, it's time to go!
What if Nemo's swimming out the sea?
Oh, don't worry. Just keep your eyes open for him all the way. Oh, let's go explore, explore. Let's go floating through the world.
Yes, have you seen him?
Hi, I'm Dory.
I am looking for my son.
Ooh, I can help.
It's Nemo.
Where?
Jellyfish.
Right. Okay, now I'm thinking of something.
That's jellyfish.
Good.
Jellyfish. And the next one, jellyfish.
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Dory, stop playing games.
Games? I love games. Ooh, I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Ah, jellyfish.
Right. Okay, now I'm thinking of something pink, kind of cool.
That's jellyfish.
You're good. And I'm thinking.
Jellyfish. And the next one, jellyfish.
All right, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Stop playing games.
Games? I love games.
Watch out.
I'm thinking of like I'm scared now.
You're not helping.
Neener, neener, neener. Oh yeah, too fast for you.
Stop fooling around.
Swim over and say good day to your old pal Bruce. Don't worry, morsel, mate. Fish are friends, not food. I wonder if you found fish.
It's the EXC! But I've never been in the EXC before!
Just put your boots out and go with the flow. Broadcast! Broadcast! Totally, but everybody's looking for you.
When your dad was flying, he was all like, whoa! And then he was like, whoa! Now you're here, so like, whoa! But I saw all these jellies and anglerfish and sharks.
Yeah, what about her, dude?
Hey, check out what I can do!
Righteous offspring! Awesome!
Righteous Nemo, give me some fish! Now I can do!
Dude.
Okay, little dudes, get ready to ride!
It's Nemo! Look, Mr. Ray, here comes Nemo!
Oh, there you are, Nemo!
Yay! Nemo!
Come aboard, explorers!
It's Nemo! Look, Mr. Ray, here comes
I love that ride. It's a quick, easy, chill, hang out in the air conditioning ride, but sometimes that's just what you need. I also really like that in the end here, when you see like the characters in the tank, thank you very much. At the end there where you see the characters in the tank, you're actually looking into the tank and seeing the characters projected onto the tank. Thank you. Steve, doesn't look too crowded yet. Yeah, it's actually really kind of low, but we are rope dropping, so, you know, only so much to expect there. Christine, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Christie. This is the Seas Pavilion. For those of you who've never been in here, it's actually one of the largest aquariums, I think, in the state of Florida, if not the country. It is a gigundous aquarium. There's like, over here's, well, here, we'll poke around and show you a couple of nifty little things here. Here's the manatee section. See if there's any manatees even out. Nope. There's no manatees. Right. Come to the manatee section. No manatees. I also can't help but thing click whenever I'm in an aquarium. Like, if this broke right now, where would I have to swim? Those things pop into my head all the time. So that's the manatee section, but it looks like they have them up for some reason. There's, I think this is just the general tank over this way, where they have like just all the fish. And this is what you were looking into when you were on the ride, but they project the characters onto the glass in such a way that it doesn't disturb the fish, which is kind of cool. Huge. I mean, like 2.5 stories huge, which is just nuts to me. Maybe even taller than that, because the water kind of changes the shape of things. And that doesn't even start. There's like a whole, I don't know where it is right now, but there's a shark tank, and there's also the ocean life section. Ryan, Journey of Water. Yes, I will head that way in a moment. Good morning. We're gonna check out ocean life. So in here they have some of the little smaller tanks, and the smaller tanks have like some of the smaller sea creatures of the world. Little starfish. I don't know what these yellow ones are, but I've always liked the look of them. Oh, there you go. You know what these seahorses are telling you? Have you liked and subscribed to Magic and the Murphys yet? That's what they're saying. I can hear them. You can't hear them because of the glass, but I can hear them. There's also a little Jacques in there. This is almost like the Nemo recreation one. EJ, Anemone. Good morning. Good morning, Miss EJ. Welcome in. We are without my lovely wife today. She had to stay home and girl boss. I don't see anything in this tank. It says lionfish, but I see no lions or fish. Then we have a CGI fish tank. Camouflage. Oh, found him. He is pretty camouflaged. Heck of a look. Guy's got a whole cranky look going. It's like my dad when I first wake him up. EJ solo stream, yeah. Looks like they're feeding over here. I would love to have an aquarium, but the insurance rates for having aquariums in your house are just ridiculously high. EJ, Jamie is out getting some drank. We're on vacation. Ooh, where are you vacationing at? All right, let me bump the spammer out here. Let's see here. Hide. Yes. Boom. Gone. I've noticed a lot more bots in the chats recently. So I'm going to try my best to kind of go through and bounce them as needed. We don't want to bite you. Help us help you. Don't wear shiny jewelry. Shiny jewelry can look like fish scales, and most of us do eat fish. Stay out of the water when it's dark. Don't think we're asleep. We love the nightlife. Hey, see? Jamie and the sharks have the same thing in common. They like the nightlife. Don't swim alone. We avoid attacking groups and go after solitary animals, okay? Bleeding, stay out of the water. We can smell a drop of blood over a mile away. It's like ringing the dinner bell, okay? Stay close to shore. It's easier to get help if you're close to shore. Don't wear bright colored clothing. We could mistake you for a colorful fish. And yet every swimsuit I've ever seen is always made out of bright colored clothing because it's nicer, or it's easier to see bright colored clothing as like a lifeguard than it is anything else. So that's one that kind of goes against what you normally think. Maybe you have like a saltwater outfit and a freshwater outfit. I don't know. Do not bother a shark. We're not known for our sense of humor, and we don't play well with others. Don't splash around. Activity like that attracts us to your area. Don't go in too deep. I always try to avoid that. There was that whole Titanic thing. I avoid that at all costs. If you see a dolphin, it does not mean it's safe to swim. They eat what we eat, so we might be nearby. Oh, that's comforting. Avoid swimming where people are fishing. Bait fish and other feeding activity attract us. Do not swim around with an uneven tan. We can see contrast very well. Interesting. That's not a joke. That's so interesting. Steve, harsh. I know. Well, you know, I try my best. And EJ, Bruce is terrifying there. Wouldn't take a picture in his teeth. Yeah, they have like all these little displays of the characters. Oh. Jamie is with my cousin right now. Interesting. Okay, there's like kids' activities around here, so we're not going to film the children. We're just going to film the characters. Stand by. Oh, there's a kid in Bruce, so we're not going to film that either. That's interesting. All right. Let's see. We have Turtle Talk with Crush, which it looks like is not open yet. Interesting. Interesting. There is a second floor to the aquarium you can go up and check out. The thing that I find with this particular aquarium is Disney does a lot of like they'll take in orphan manatees and nurse them back to health and then re-release them to the wild, which is a great conservation effort. But the way that the aquarium itself is laid out, it's so big because they try to be as kind to the fish as possible. Oh, that's bright. They try to give them as natural of a environment as possible. But because of the way that it's laid out, you don't see as many fish. Like we went to that manatee exhibit and they're away. So, you know, I don't know. If you're looking for fish, SeaWorld's probably a better choice, but who knows. Pile Adventures, good morning, Magic and the Murphys. Good morning, David. Hope you're doing well. David is a co-member on the Disney Streamer Network. He's actually one of the founders of the Disney Streamer Network. So we have him to thank for the DSN, which is kind of awesome. All right, let's go over to the land pavilion. I'm noticing my gimbal is starting to lean. So let's actually just stop here real quick and fix it. I'm getting really kind of tired that I have to do this every week. I did ask in the DSN if anybody else has this problem, and several people have said the same. So we'll have to see what goes on there. And it didn't fix it at all. Cherry Blossom Fairy. Good morning, Mr. Murphy. Good morning, Cherry Blossom. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. All right, let's pause real quick. See, and it shouldn't like lock up like that. That's weird. All right. We're gonna go old school. Excuse me while I make this really ugly transition here. Hi. Ah! Sorry about the crazy trip. All right. There we go. Journey of Water. Yeah, we're still gonna hit up Journey of Water, Ryan. We're gonna hop into the Land Pavilion. Then from the Land Pavilion, we'll go to the Imagination Pavilion, and then on the way out, we'll hit Journey of Water. It'll be the last thing we do today. That way, it's just a nice little loop, and we're not going backwards and forwards. But I will run through there, I promise. Let's go check out the Land Pavilion. I apologize, things are going to be shaky for the rest of the live stream, but without the gimbal, there's only so much I can do. Actually, I wonder if there's a setting. All right, let's pause real quick. This is very, very like a real Disney trip. You have to stop and let's all pull over and apply sunscreen. Do water. Let's see. Put this gimbal away. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I have the full camera bag today. Look, haha. I have the full camera bag, so we can do the backup. Haha. Perfect. Let's just do this. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Wipe that off. Okay. Great. Now we have that. All right. Let me see if there is a camera. Let's see, Camera Pro. There's no stabilization on there. The manatees were on a break. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, I don't see... Alright, I don't see any stabilization stuff. I've never seen it before, so we'll just have to go with what we have. And it might be time to replace that gimbal. I don't know if it's like the gimbal's getting old or what the deal is. We only got that gimbal like a year ago. Maybe not even that long, just a couple of months ago, so... Yeah, it definitely wasn't that long because I've only been streaming since September, so I don't know. I apologize, things are going to be a little shaky. You're going to get the raw, uncut, filtered experience. Disney live streaming. All right. Ryan, the land is so nice. It is so nice. I think it's interesting. There is like, we have the sea, which is water. We have the land, which is earth. We have mission space, which is kind of sort of air. It's aviation. But we don't have a fire element. I mean, I guess you could say we do with Te Fiti, but... Te Fiti. All right. I've never done Awesome Planet either, which is over here in the corner, but I can't take you in there. They don't allow live streaming. Oh, that is so shaky. I'm so sorry. I don't understand what's going on. Hello. I don't understand what's going on with the gimbal, but I don't know. If I run into Sierra, I'll talk to her about what her setup is. Okay, Garden Grill. They're on the discount right now. There's an AP discount at the moment for Garden Grill. Oh. You want to do Living with the Land? It's practically a walk-on. I might lose you on Living with the Land, or it might get slow, but it's a quality ride. Let's do that. Morning, thank you. This is one of Molly's favorites, if not the favorite.
I'm the next party.
I'm so jealous.
So I do the thing on this channel where, like, I don't think people who are on vacation want a camera shoved in their face, especially when they're all hot and sweaty and floated. So I always point you toward me. So you end up having to look up my nose half the time while we wait in line. But this is worth it. It is to be part of the land and save the land, and it's just kind of interesting to see. Traveling Shoes, good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. We are waiting for Living with the Land at the moment. I also meant to shave. I'm all rough today. It's been a rough day. So, without Sarah here and me here as Grizzly Adams, kind of a different kind of live stream, isn't it? All right.
How many? How many? Wait up to the side. How many here? Party of 2, got around 7. Party of 1. You'll meet with my friend in row 6. How many?
1.
I'm going to wait out to the side over here just a moment.
Okay. One thing that you can do to help speed along the process, when you get up to the cast member who's going to do the loading, have your number already on your hand. Just do one of these, and they'll know, okay, how many people. That way they can figure out where to put you in the ride car, which is important. You can always ask for, like, can I be in the front row? You can ask that. Can I be in the back row? You can ask that. However,
Party of 1, row 5.
row 5, thank you. You can always ask that, but they're not guaranteed to give it to you because it all depends on row 5. Here we go. All depends on operational need. So, all right. There goes the first boat. All right, now how we do this, if I lose you on Living with the Land, which there will probably be a part where it gets a little glitchy. If I lose you, just hang in there, we'll be back. We're live streaming. As long as we're streaming, we're gonna be here.
As you board the boat, please lower your head.
Row number 5.
For your safety, remain seated.
Okay, watch your head, because I've bashed my head on the ceiling there a couple of times.
Children and refrain from flash photography or using video lights until we reach the greenhouses. Thank you. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy living with the land.
Por su seguridad, permanezca sentado con sus manos y brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco y cuida a los pequeñitos. A manera de recordatorio, no tomar fotos con flash y luz de video antes de llegar a inaccuracies.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. from the flowing mud, extracting precious nutrients and minerals. These elements, when combined with sunlight, create the diverse living systems of our planet. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicine, and other elements essential to our lives. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as the desert, but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our search for more efficient ways to grow food, we often fail to realize the impact of our methods. Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
In Japan, we know that by mixing leaves and other food materials into our soil, we can make farmland more fertile without the use of chemicals.
Uh-oh.
Here at EPCOT, we're learning to reduce the need for chemical pesticides by breeding and using natural predators, like ladybugs and wasps, to control pests. In the farmlands across America, we're learning that by plowing under vegetation containing natural fertilizers, we can enrich the soil without the use of chemicals. In arid regions, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. In Japan, we're learning that by mixing leaves and other living materials into our soil,
How will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from EPCOT and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world. These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like the water lily, thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
Just got a fresh batch of bananas yesterday. Mulberry bush. This is super rare. I've never seen a cast member in the tank before.
When we mention farming, you probably don't think of fish. But fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
Those fish look surprisingly like cast members. I wonder if you have to draw the short straw to get in the tank.
While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world. These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yields while more efficiently using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. By populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides. We're growing these crops using our nutrient film system. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area. The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, EPCOT scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants. These greenhouses represent just a fraction of the work being done worldwide to produce bountiful harvests for our growing population. Scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quantity and quality of foods that we all rely upon. Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be living with the land. On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you've enjoyed this unique journey through our living laboratory. If you'd like a closer look, then check out the behind the scenes walking tour. It's a chance for the whole family to get up close and personal with the plants and growing techniques in our laboratory.
EJ, I had some banana today.
Inside the boat and
high quality choice
until the boat comes to a complete stop.
The most popular fruit, apparently. I bought some yesterday at Publix. I wonder what they were doing with the fish tank. It looked like she was cleaning it. She had like a little like rag thing she was like scrubbing the glass with. And the same with the other two cast members down on the end with where the shrimp were. Okay. One thing I've noticed. One thing I've noticed with this particular ride is that because everybody loads in
Please gather
and they
all
expect,
your personal belongings. Lower your head and watch your step as you exit.
So like whenever you get on a Disney ride, they always tell you need to go, all the way in to the far left. But on this ride, because it's a boat, they don't always fill the whole row. So pretty much every boat I've ever been on has always listed to the left. Just a little bit, just a little lean to the left, because everybody, everybody like ends up loading all the way in, and then there's nobody on the right side of the boat. So what I usually do is, if I'm the only person in my row, I'll usually switch it up and go over to the left side of the boat. All right, let's see what's Soarin' at since we're right here. Oh, yeah, only a 20-minute late. All right. Today's just going to be a ride stream. We're just going to hop in, hop on, hop off. Yeah, good morning. We did this last week with Sarah. And we were surprised to find that there was a certain amount of AI on this ride, but all right. Tara Miranda, that ride used to be kitchen cabinet. Well, it may have been kitchen cabinet, but I used to be garbage disposal. And now I am refrigerator. I don't know what that phrase means, dear, but it's always been a good ride for me. Which state is home to the most horses? California, Texas, Oklahoma, or Kentucky? It better be Kentucky. Otherwise, that whole Derby thing is... Oh, it's wrong. California or Texas? It's going to be Texas, yeah. Tejas. When I worked for DCL, I was on the Magic, and I was based out of Galveston for a while. And so I got a lot of Texas experience. The Rio Grande is the blank longest river in the United States. Second, fourth, 10th, 20th. I'm going second. Number 2. That's my guess. Survey says, fourth. What's longer? I'm sure it'll tell us. Rio Grande flows through several towering canyons, including Santa Elena Canyon and Boquillos Canyon, which I'm sure I pronounced wrong. Which Texas-born subgenre of country music is known for its heartbreaking lyrics, use of fiddle, guitar, and piano? Bluegrass, Americana, honky-tonk, or country rock? I'm gonna go with bluegrass. Nope, honky-tonk. Yep. Fun fact, honky-tonk helped people find community during the rise of industrialization. The many species of bats found in Texas typically roost in all except this spot, under hubcaps, in buildings, in trees, or under bridges. I'm gonna go with under hubcaps. Yep. Well, that's one less thing you have to worry about as far as maintenance is concerned. The world's largest colony of bats is in the Bracken Cave Preserve near San Antonio. Okay, so I'm never going to San Antonio. That's what I learned there. Bats and snakes are my two. They scare the crud out of me. Now departing. Travelers, prepare to play. Okay, the crabbiest state. Which state is home to one of the largest blue crab fisheries in the world? South Carolina, Washington, Iowa, or Maryland? I'm going to go with Maryland. Yeah. The crabbiest state. Ironically, Maryland blue crabs get their color from a red pigment called as taxanthin. Which famous Maryland waterway is nicknamed the nation's river? The James River, the Anacostia River, the Potomac River, or the Sassafras? I'm going to go with Potomac, because that's the only one of those that I actually know. Well, I know Sassafras, but George Washington built his home on the Potomac, forever identifying it as the nation's river. It is kind of cool that they have all these facts out for the 250th. Which aquatic animal is most responsible for keeping the Chesapeake Bay clean? Eastern oyster, whale shark, blue crab, or American widgeon? It's going to be the oyster. I saw a thing about you can take oysters and shove them in a dirty fish tank and the whole fish tank will be totally clean by the next day. That's why they're working to preserve oysters more than ever before. All right. While we are, of course, waiting, I'm going to take this moment to do our usual pitch. If you all are liking the live stream today, make sure that you click on the like button to tell the algorithm you think we're doing a good job. If you really like what you're seeing, make sure you click the subscribe button. Every subscriber helps us build as a small channel. And if you love what we're doing, check out our memberships. We've got 3 different membership tiers available. Starting at the low cost of just a cup of coffee a month, you can help support the magic here on Magic and the Murphys, which I greatly appreciate. Also, if any of you are looking to book your next Disney vacation, whether that's a Disney cruise, a trip to Walt Disney World, trip to Disneyland, or any of the international parks, or even just a regular cruise, I am a Disney travel agent. I specialize in Disney destinations and cruise lines. I am a certified cruise counselor with CLIA, and I would be happy to work with you. So check out our website, magicandthemurphys.com. I'm going to give you this little quick shameless plug. You can scan the QR code there on the screen. It'll take you directly to our website. Why should you use a travel agent? Well, price is the same, service is not. When you go to book it on your own, you're actually paying for an agent even without getting one. So you may as well use an agent so that you can utilize all of our knowledge and resources. So check it out. All right, we're in Ohio now. Which popular candy shares its name with Ohio's state tree? That's the Buckeye. It's my home state. I'm from Ohio. The Buckeye is probably one of the best candies on the face of the planet. It's peanut butter balls dipped in chocolate. It's fantastic. Highly recommended. And it looks just like the little Buckeye. Real Buckeye nuts are toxic to humans. Some people carry them for good luck. Or if you're from Columbus, where I'm from, we put them on necklaces because the Ohio State Buckeyes are our team. What makes Cincinnati chili unique? It's going to be cinnamon. Oh, served with noodles. Okay. Sorry, my bad. C, served with noodles. Cincinnati chili, our major chili brand is called Skyline Chili. And I actually was thinking about going to Skyline today, but see, and spiced with cinnamon. There you go. I told you. I know my state. Well, it's not my state anymore, but it'll always be home. Cincinnati, Ohio is the home of the first professional team in which sport? Lacrosse, football, hockey, or baseball? It is baseball. Baseball. Cincinnati Red Stockings played their first game on May 4th, 1869. Eventually became the Cincinnati Reds. EJ, Buckeye sounds yum. It is delicious. Whenever you end up coming over here and visiting Walt Disney World, we'll make sure that we get you a pack because they are so good. Or I can send you a recipe. They're really quite easy to make. You just need peanut butter, chocolate, and there's some sort of, it's like shortening or like something. I forget what you need to mix in with the peanut butter to make them solid. Which state is the largest by land area? Alaska. I will tell you this. Sarah and I went on an Alaskan cruise, of course, Disney cruise, on the Disney Wonder, which you can check out the playlist on here on the channel. And I wasn't totally on board with that cruise. Sarah wanted to go, and so of course I was like, all right, I'll go. And this song is from Air Force One. But when we went and we got there, it was just so lovely that like you couldn't help but love it, and it was a wonderful experience. So highly recommend the Alaskan cruises. Highly, highly, highly. And right now, Disney actually expanded their cruise line offerings in Alaska. So they do, the Disney Wonder is in Alaska, but also the Disney Magic. Her sister ship is now doing Alaska too. So it's the first season that they've had 2 separate ships in Alaska, and they'll do that again next year. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. We need to get on the Magic. I have been on the Magic because I used to work on the Magic, but I've never been on as a guest, and Sarah has never been on it at all. And one of our goals is to get on every cruise ship that Disney has. Chris, you better get that baseball question right. I did. Chris's mom, my grandmother, was a Cincinnati Reds fan, so of course I got the Cincinnati Reds question right. EJ, respectfully, I'm not making Buckeyes. Paying or gifted, either probably tastes better either way. I'm not much of a maker either. I'm not a great cook. I can do very simple, basic stuff. So I usually avoid it because anything I make usually tastes like the bottom of my shoe. All right. There we go. We're almost here. I love this hall. Another cool Ohio fact, since we're talking about Ohio earlier. Ohio is the birthplace of aviation. In Dayton, Ohio, the Wright brothers originally came up with the concept of the Wright Flyer, which was the very first airplane, or modern airplane. They built it in Dayton, and then they drove it to North Carolina to Kitty Hawk to fly it for the very first time. So a lot of aviation background, and that's why if you look at an Ohio State license plate, on the license plate is the little Wright Flyer and it's towing a banner. And when they let out, this shows my nerddom. My dad's a nerd, I'm a nerd. It happens. We're all nerds. But when they rolled out the license plate, the Wright Flyer actually flew what you would call backwards to a normal plane, because what looks like the tail goes in front of the airplane. So it was kind of backwards. And then eventually they ended up flipping it. But when they rolled out that license plate, they had it what is the modern Wright way, but really it had to be the Wright, W-R-I-G-H-T, see what I did there? Way, which is with the tail forward. So it's just a funny little article. You can look that up. You can look it up on the Google. All right, Concourse B. Head this way. I'm a little disappointed that they can get the LEDs to work so well in here, but not out on the plaza. I don't understand. I mean, I do, because the plaza is, like, you know, out exposed to the elements, but, yeah. All right. Lucy, TVN, hello, good morning. Oop, just shocked myself. Emergency exit only. Lucy Tunnel. EPCOT time. It's a nice day to be at EPCOT. But because of the heat, we are focusing on mainly indoor stuff, because it is very hot today. Very, very hot. Matter of fact, let's see what the temp is. Yep, it's risen to 85 in the hour that we've been here, so. I think when we're done with Soarin', we'll probably go do Figment. And then we'll go do Journey of Water for Ryan. And then we'll head out. That's probably going to be the live stream for today. We might do a snack. I don't know. We might do a snack. We'll see. It is surprisingly not that busy today for a Saturday morning, which I'm kind of surprised by. Lucy, Epcot time is fun. Epcot time is precious. Epcot time is high quality. I'm not sure I understand your question. Mm. 10:07 a.m. Yes.
Any single riders? Any parties in one? Rio?
Yep.
I think I need every single one of y'all. Let me get it. Okay.
Well, even better.
Step against the wall for me, guys, and then just.
Sweet. Single rider.
You need. The 4 was yours. The 4 was yours. Eduardo, the 4 is yours. The 4 is for you. You need to take the 4. Yeah, do that. And then slide out. Yeah, I'm getting y'all on, okay? Single riders. Single riders.
Single rider that way. Thank you.
Row number 1.
1.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Row number 2.
One of the benefits of coming on your own is by being a single rider, they can take us and just slot us in extra seats that they have, which means we can get on a little faster. Sometimes, not all the time.
Hello, and welcome to Soaring Across America. My name is Patrick, Captain Patrick. I'd like to welcome you to this special semi-quincentennial flight. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first, there's a handsome young devil who'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the underseat compartment. This includes cell phones, bottles, hats, and of course, these little beauties.
These little beauties.
Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle on your right. If smaller aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat, just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling. Nice work, pal. Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party at the arrival gate. Okay, let's review. That is seatbelt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have a nice flight.
Have a nice flight.
Start with 3, followed by 2, then row 1. Smaller aviators need to use that middle loop.
Perfect. Ryan, no, I have not been to the Marlins Stadium. Miami Marlins are a good baseball team. I don't doubt it. I'm not a baseball guy. My whole family is baseball, which is funny. I'm just not a sports guy. I'm a Disney guy. That's how my thing. Not that those circles can't overlap, but they don't in my life. But my grandfather was a Cardinals fan. My grandmother was a Reds fan. My wife's stepmom is a Cardinals fan. My stepmom is a Cardinals fan. So there's lots of baseball in our life. My brother is actually on a baseball team. Okay. I'm gonna have to set y'all down when I go to get in here. Actually, you know what? We'll do that.
You guys bring these up here.
Huh?
You're gonna put it. You're good. You're gonna just put it this way.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Just not wipe off.
Thank you. Alright.
We are now conducting our final systems check. Please stow all carry-on items in the underseat compartment. For your safety, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened during your flight and watch your children. Be ambiguous.
Favor de colocar sus efectos personales en el compartimiento debajo del asiento. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con el cinturón de seguridad abrochado durante el vuelo y vigilen a los niños. Esperamos que disfruten su vuelo.
Alright guys, as I walk by, pull on that yellow tab on your right hand side. Perfect. Can I just see the seatbelt? Yep, awesome. All other personnel.
Ryan, have a fun ride. Thank you. I plan to. After this, we're going to head over to Figment. Here we
Forward
go.
to tower. We are ready for takeoff.
Thanks for soaring with us.
To unfasten your seatbelt, just push down on the red button on your right. Be sure to gather all your carry-on items from the underseat compartment and exit to your left. Have a great stay
Nothing
here
left
at
there. Good deal. This way. I never really realized this until this exact moment, but he actually says exit to your left in this theater, but the other theater I was in the other day is exit to your right. So he had to record all the different versions of that. That's kind of cool. Another fun fact. I just got stuck in the corner. Another fun fact for those of you watching live. The audio for Soarin' does not, it's a copyright strike. So once this video gets uploaded, at the end of the day, I will have to remove the audio for the Soarin' section. So it's just going to be totally mute during that part of the ride. And you can only catch that experience live. So congratulations. Only catch it either live in the park or live on my live stream. Speaking of live on the live stream, we go live every week from Walt Disney World. Every Saturday morning, 9 a.m., we go live from Walt Disney World, pending any sort of, schedule changes or whatever. Next week at 9 a.m., we will be live at Magic Kingdom. So stop in and join us there. Not sure if Sarah will be joining us or not. Like I said, she's kind of girl bossing right now, so hopefully she can. If not, then I will be here. Either way, you're stuck with me. All right.
Supposed to read what?
There we go. There's some of the other. Ryan, Imagination, then Journey of Water. Is that correct? Yes. We're going to do Journey into Imagination and then Journey of Water. So we just took a trip or a journey. Now we're going to go take a journey into our imagination. And then we'll take a journey into water. And then maybe a journey to a snack. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how we're doing here. We're doing pretty good on time. All right, let's head to the Imagination Pavilion. Oh, the baby. Just a little baby. Well, it's busy. Looks like everybody woke up. I really enjoy coming in early because the crowds really are not that bad, but they definitely catch up, especially on Saturdays. Traveling Shoes Soarin' is amazing. Yeah. I love the normal Soarin', but the Soarin' Across America for the 250th was actually kind of cool. Oh, there's Chip and Dale at Garden Grill. You got Garden Grill and Seasons here in the Land Pavilion to choose from. Garden Grill does require a dining reservation, but Seasons is a quick service, so you can hop in there. EJ, how was Zootopia last week? Zootopia. I'm sorry, I'm not remembering. How was Zootopia? Where were we last week? I don't even remember. Were we at Animal Kingdom? EJ dear, I don't remember. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night, so I'm not remembering. I don't think we rode anything Zootopia last week. But the Zoogether Day celebration at Zootopia in Animal Kingdom is a good experience. This reminds me when Jamie and I gone trekking this morning, and when we were leaving, a whole lot of people were going up. All right, that's our destination over there, the Imagination Pavilion. Steve got busy fast. Yeah, it did. Most people are not here right at 9 o'clock, but what I've found is that a lot of people hit the park, I would say probably 9:30, 9:45, somewhere in there, because it's not super early, but there's always something that holds you back, or, you know, the buses can only hold so much, that kind of thing. Never know. Mickey-shaped pretzels, pickle in a pouch, hummus plate. None of those sound super tasty at the moment. All right, let's see what the Journey into Imagination wait time is. Again, I'm sorry for all the bouncing on the live stream. It's the raw, uncut edition. Let's see what we're looking at. Well, it can't be that bad. This is one of my favorite OG rides. It desperately needs attention. It needs upgraded. It needs some serious love. But, and it's 5 minutes. But it's a great ride. Traveling shoes, have to go. Have a good day. You too. Hope you have a good one. We'll see you later. Hello. Every time I walk in here, I'm reminded of my childhood. It's a very 90s themed space. Rainer Dean Higgins, Dr. Nigel Channing.
Attention, Wayne Zielinski. Professor Wayne Zielinski.
Wayne Zielinski. Professor Zielinski is the dad from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So, lots of kooky professor types. There's always a kooky professor type in every friend group. My best friend in high school was kind of the kooky professor type. He's now a chemist. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He didn't look very happy. You know, I was just thinking about this. Inside the Imagination Pavilion, there's this big, beautiful glass pyramids, right? There's 2 of them. But there's nowhere to see inside the see out of the pyramid from inside the building. Unless, I'll bet you it's in the DVC. I'll bet you it's in the DVC lounge. Because the DVC lounge is upstairs. I'll bet you that's it. Never mind. I'm just not in the right tax bracket yet. Got it. Because it's too pretty to not make a architectural element out of. I'll have to go look that up later. Somebody should see. EJ, Jamie, somebody. Dad, somebody. See if you can find EPCOT DVC Lounge and see if it is in those pyramids. I'm curious to know. Curious, as they say. It is hot. It is very hot today. It is still at 85 according to my watch. The UV has gone up to 5 though in the hour. Eight, thank you. Row 8. Gracias. Interesting. I've never noticed that before. I've never noticed there's a cast member off to the left here giving a... Thank you. There's a cast member over here clicking a good to go button. And there's a cast member over there clicking a good to go button.
Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your tour track. Keep a watchful eye on your children, and please don't let your imaginations run wild.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad durante su estadía en nuestros laboratorios sensoriales, permanezca sentado y mantenga
EJ, you're correct. That's the lounge. I'm jealous. Called it. Called it. Someday. Someday.
I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, and taste. Tastes like chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour. Our first stop is the sound lab. We'll begin by testing your hearing with a series of tones. Left ear, right ear. Left, right. What? This is odd. Hello? Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you've got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard. Woo-hoo! Next stop, imagination. For every sound your ears are hearing, 1,000 thoughts can start appearing, and each of us imagines different things. From just a sound, your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and hit.
With F-I-G-M-E-N-T, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. What spark of light can light your fancy? Your mind sees more than what your eyes see. Your sense of sight can make your fancy fly. There's more to sight than meets the eye. Imagination works best when it's set free. Just turn your imagination loose and anything can happen.
He's gone. Our research shows that smells often trigger the imagination, especially when pleasant, familiar smells come into play. Figment, this is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll! Woohoo! You win 1 cent!
Figment, don't! Oh, yeah, that really stinks.
Of course, Doc. The nose knows.
One awful whiff can send you reeling. One lovely sniff can be appealing. Your mighty fine what enters through your nose. That's how you tell a skunk is not a rose.
You know, I'm sorry, but after that big stink in the smell lab, I hesitate to send you into the touch and taste labs. Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day.
With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really comes around. Things turn side up and upside down.
Now here's a real open house. Come on in. So, what do you think? Is it me?
More than you can imagine.
But Doc, it's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brain's open house.
Come on, it's time to get back to the institute.
I know a shortcut.
We all have sparks.
Imaginations. That's how our minds create creations.
We set them free and know what they can do. Those magic sparks from me and you.
You see, I knew you'd get it. Because you've got a wonderful imagination.
I do. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Figment. And so, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast.
Imagination. A dream can be a dream come true. With just that spark from me and you.
Our inspiration is at the heart of all creation, right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you. And now we invite you to set your imaginations free in the image works.
Hooray! Let's go play!
With just that spark from me and you. Imagination. Okay, let's see here. Steve, EPCOT, what was the abbreviation? The abbreviation for EPCOT is, or was, the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. The original idea for EPCOT was that EPCOT would be a master planned community, not a theme park. And I think that's part of the reason EPCOT's not my absolute favorite. I think, I mean, I enjoy this park. It's a good park. But when it comes to like, Walt had the idea for EPCOT, literally on his deathbed, he is still talking about it and planning it and those kinds of things. And so I struggle with the idea of like, oh, we took what could have been a great master plan community and turned it into a theme park. But it is a great park, so. I also think, you know, we do have a Disney master plan community here in Orlando. It's called Celebration. And I think those master plan communities kind of turn into, they get a little dystopian, honestly, because they don't grow authentically. They all grow at once. It's kind of an interesting shakeup. All right, so we've done Figment. We've done Soren. We've done, what else did we do? Oh, we need to head to Journey of Water. Okay. Go this way. Excuse me. Okay. Ryan, we are going to World Showcase in the afternoon. Good deal. There also is, if you're looking for more air conditioning and kind of chill and hang out, the Pixar short film attraction is kind of a nice little go in, sit down for 20 minutes, enjoy the air conditioning kind of thing. It's a good little experience. It is just a movie theater with shorts, but it's a nice little relaxing spot if you're ever here. All right, Ryan has asked for us to go to Journey of Water, so we're gonna head that way. And then from there, I think we'll call it a day. If you have not already, click the like button for me. Helps tell the algorithm you think we're doing a good job. If you really like what you're seeing today, click on the subscribe button. Every subscriber helps support us as a small channel. And if you love what we're doing, check out our memberships. We have 3 different tiers of memberships available. And if you decide to become a member, you get early access to videos, custom chat emojis, and help us plan content. So check those out for as low as the cost of a cup of coffee. There we go. You can help support the channel. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know they were doing renovations on this. Huh. I've never seen the bottom before. I don't think I ever noticed that it's just rocks put on concrete. Interesting. They do a really good job of making that seem really, really deep. All right. All right. Journey of Water. Oh, if any of you are planning your next Disney vacation, consider checking out our website, magicandthemurphys.com. Let me throw the QR code up there. I am a Disney travel agent and I would love to work with you. I'm also a certified cruise counselor. So I specialize in Disney destinations, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Disney World. But I also specialize in all the cruise lines, Royal Caribbean, Virgin, Disney, Azamara, any of the big ones. So check us out there and give us a call. It is totally free to use my services. And you're already paying for it, so you may as well get the knowledge base. You know what I mean? All right. Now that I've done the shameless plugs, now we can keep moving. EJ. Now that I know Walt was talking about EPCOT, even then it hurts my heart. Yeah, EPCOT, I think it was the day he died or the day before he died. Roy Disney, Walt's brother, went to visit him in the hospital. And even in the hospital bed, he was pointing at the ceiling and talking about how the community, how it would be planned and what would go where and all those thoughts. And then he died the next day. And EPCOT took several years to build after that, but yeah. When Walt died too, his brother Roy, they were already started on construction here at Walt Disney World. or as they called it, the Florida Project. And when Walt died, Roy came out of retirement to come back and run the company and get the park built because he loved his brother. And then the park was opened in October of 1971, Magic Kingdom was, and Roy died in December of 1971. And his son, Roy E. Disney, morning, his son, Roy E. Disney, always said that the stress of getting the park online and the pressure of Walt dying and all that stuff is ultimately what killed him. And I think he had a heart attack or a stroke, but yeah, that's the story. So it's Disney family legacy right there. So these fountains are all musical, and if you play with them, they play different noises or different tones in each stream. Molly, good morning. Good morning. I made it. You made it, but Sarah didn't. I think my favorite part of Journey of Water is just the views. I mean, like, that's lovely. Just a beautiful little area to walk through here. And the kiddos can play with the streams and water. EJ, this history lesson from Professor Austin got me crying in the club. No crying in the club. No tears in the club. Excuse me. It is sad to think about, but I think it's also sad to think about kind of the same way that thinking about my grandparents who are no longer here is also sad. I think it is sad because Walt and Roy had so much love for the parks and so much love for the fans and the guests of the parks and the viewers that they built something truly magical. And I think that's always beautiful and sad at the same time. Always. Tefiti. Would love a garden like this, complete with water features. More water features over here. Ryan, I appreciate your suggestion of going to do Pixar shorts, but you're not allowed to film in there. We're not allowed to live stream in there, and I think we're gonna call it a day after this. I have had a great time today. We got to ride a whole bunch of rides, which I think is wonderful. I love a good ride day. The crowds were cooperative since we got here early. Oh, Kamakoa. The little crab dude. The rides were lovely. We were able to get into a bunch of them because we got here nice and early. But it is hot. I'm running low on battery. And I think we're going to call it a day. So, I want to thank you all for joining us today. Ryan, I hope you had a great day at EPCOT Center. I did have a great day at EPCOT Center. I hope you all had a great day joining me here at EPCOT Center. I am your host, Austin. Like I said, we go live every week, every single Saturday at 9 a.m. Right here at Walt Disney World. Next week, next Saturday at 9 a.m., we will be at Magic Kingdom, the magicest of kingdoms. Spin around, give you the Spaceship Earth view. Hey, that's probably a little bright, but oh well. Next week, we will be at Magic Kingdom, 9 a.m. on Saturday. So make sure that you drop in and see us there. If you liked the video today, click on that like button. Tell the algorithm you think I did a good job. If you really liked the video, click the subscribe button, which will help you get notified every time we drop a new video or go live here on the channel. And if you love what we're doing, check out our memberships. We've got those readily available. Like I said before, I am a Disney travel agent. If you're looking to plan your next Walt Disney World or Disneyland or Disney Cruise Line resort destination vacation, or even the international parks, hit me up on our website, magicandthemurphys.com. Like I said, my name's Austin, and I'm happy to help you. Speaking of, I need to throw out a shout out to Caleb and Sarah. Congratulations to them on booking their next cruise. They are going on the Disney Wish. Sorry. Took me a second to remember which one they booked. They're going on the Disney Wish, and that's super exciting. So, EJ, thanks for streaming, of course. I'm glad I was able to do it. I hope you all have a magical day. There is plenty more magic to explore, but for now, see you real soon. Bye, y'all.